Greetings, sorors, rowers, philos, and friends of Central Region of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. My name is Sora Lauren T. Bates. I am life member number 1704. Hey, and welcome to Captivating Conversations. During our series of conversations with our Central Region leadership team and maybe a few others along the way, we are going to have conversations with our leadership and just kind of get to know them on a different level, not necessarily everything that has to do with Sigma business. So today, for our first conversation during our first chat, we are going to have none other than the 23rd Syntaktes of the Central Region, Soror Lori Marshall. Woo! Round of applause.
I'm so happy to be here.
So we're going to keep it cute, keep it light today, okay? So that is our game plan. Every conversation that will be posted, which will be every 2 weeks, there will be a different guest, there will be different conversations, and they are not going to be focused on sorority business. They're going to be focused on the person, the soror. So that is what we're here for, and we're going to get started. So the first question for our Syntaktes, Madam Syntaktes, do you have an odd talent?
Yes, I will say I do have an odd talent, and many people don't know this at all, is that I love to ride motorcycles.
Really?
Yes. I used to be in a motorcycle club.
Really? Color me surprised. Y'all see I'm surprised. I am surprised.
I know this, and I love I love motorcycles. I love them. Like I owned one. I sold my sports bike. I had a Katana sports bike, yes, and a Suzuki Katana, and all black because I love black on black. And but now I would love to have me a cruiser. So that's what I'm looking for now is a cruiser. But yeah, I was in motorcycle clubs, going to motorcycle parties, winning awards, like all.
So you did the black motorcycle thing, ride that they do in South Carolina every year?
I never went to one of those. Like, they have them in Memphis too.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about South Carolina, and I've never did a long road trip on a motorcycle. I've never done that. I think the most risque motorcycle adventure that I had was here in Chicago on Lakeshore Drive. I was hitting at least 90 to 100. And that's risque.
That's a good, nice little ride. That's a nice little, way to do that, because you got a little strip of land. So, yeah, all right, okay.
The drive is like this. It's like curves, but I enjoy it. It's a sense of it's like freedom when you're on
the rush of it, the adrenaline. Yeah, I see that. Now, do you wear a helmet when you ride or no?
Oh yes, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, I was not.
Okay, because you see these people out here, they don't have no helmet on these motorcycles. I just be like, what's wrong with you? Do you want to die?
You
what?
You want to know why it's so important, especially for women to wear a motorcycle? Because men, they are so attracted to see a woman on a bike. To the point where they're trying to run you over. Hey, give me a second.
Just like calm down, fella.
I'm just out here enjoying the weather.
Now, since you said the Kawasaki bike, do you prefer like the smaller bikes, or would you ever do like a Harley Davidson?
So that's what I want. I would love for me a Harley Davidson cruiser. I just haven't found the perfect one. And the one that I love, and I have it on my phone, but it's a mint condition, and they say it was only made in the year 2007, 2008, which is really rare to find. Yeah, and I really want it. It's silver with black light trimming, but I'm praying hopefully eventually I could like locate it somewhere because I really want it. Like that is my dream bike.
Because I know they do custom bikes. Harley Davidson does.
Look, for a whole lot of money. They
they pretty pricey. I'm not, I'm not, that's not my thing, but I do know Harley Davidson is like the top of the line for motorcycles. Right. So
yeah, Slow Wars, they the big girls. They got them Harley Davidsons tricked out and everything with their vest. I be seeing them on social media. I be like, that's me one day. I aspire. That's what I aspire to do.
Well, I don't know what I was expecting for your answer, but I was not expecting that. So telling me surprised, that's a good way to start off the show. All right. So we're going to move on to one of my favorite topics, which is traveling, because I love to travel. I can't wait to go out the country again for my birthday. I'm going to St. Lucia. Yes.
You lucky. You lucky.
Well, when you child free and you single, you could just pick up and go somewhere and call it a day.
Life is good that way. I remember that. I remember being childless and
just to be like, where I'm going today. Yeah, I'm ready.
You have kids in the world.
I'm ready. I'm ready. My passport, stay ready. Where we going? Do you have a favorite vacation spot?
Oh, I don't have a favorite vacation spot.
Mm-hmm.
But a place that I love to go all the time is Atlanta. I love to go to Atlanta. It's something about there when I get down there. It's like a different vibe. I don't know what it is. Like I just enjoy, and it's like everywhere I can go out to eat and just enjoy it. And I'm like, oh my God, I just love it. Now I don't like the airport, but I love
the airport and the traffic. I could do without.
Yes, I'm like, it's just a little bit too much. My first time in the airport, I'm like, how do I get to
where I'm trying to go? Oh, you gotta take the train. I gotta go down the escalator, take the train all the way to the other end. It's like 5 miles away, and then you gotta take another train just to get to the car rental place. Like, listen, okay, I'm tired. I just want to get to where I'm going. Yeah, I frequent Atlanta a lot. I have family that's down there, and my aunt, she lives in Roswell, which is like north.
I know exactly where that's at. My boo works in Roswell.
Okay, so yeah, so I spend a lot of time down there when I go, that's where I stay at her house. And
nice area. It's a nice area.
It's a beautiful area. But all them hills, and then if you go and you like late at night, it's like one street light every 10 miles. You'd be like, okay, I didn't see that curve coming. Where am I?
It's no lights out there at night. I don't know why, because here in Chicago, they everywhere. The street lights
right here too.
But then even me, I did a half marathon in Atlanta. And as soon as we turned the curve, it was a hill. And I said, I'd never run again in Atlanta. Like it was hills everywhere. And I mean, like the hills are like, I'm gonna see Jesus up the hill. That's
you might. you might, because them hills, I just be like, what? Okay. Why y'all didn't tell me to slow down? Okay, coming around this curve, it's like you come around the curve and then it's just like, oh, it's a hill, right? Okay.
Lately, it's been Atlanta, and then like Texas has been a popular tourist attraction now. It seems like a lot of people are moving to both of those places. I don't know what it is, but it's just that's all I've been hearing lately.
Texas is the taxes is why a lot of people. I'm just speaking from industry because that's what I do for a living. So I see it every day. But the taxes play a big factor in Texas of why people go there. Because they don't pay like sales tax on anything. But they make up for it with the property taxes. So it balances itself out. But you get like more home for your buck down there too. So like a lot of places in the South, you get more bang for your buck when it comes to a house. And the money is just it's different. It just depends on where you are. But like, places like New York, Chicago, Detroit, you're gonna be paying a lot of money for a small space.
Pay for everything. I don't know about there in Michigan, but do you all have to pay? Like we pay for a sticker on our license plates.
Mm-hmm.
We pay for a sticker in our car. It's basically to park on the street. And they both over $100.
Yeah, we have renewal, we have to renew your tags here. So
Yeah.
ours is just for your car, but the parking, like all the cities here now, they all have parking apps. So I have all of them on my phone. So when I go somewhere, I pay this $1.25 to park for 10 minutes as opposed to getting a ticket for 50 because I didn't pay for parking. I'm not doing
Yep.
that. So
Yep. And the apps, they'll give you a countdown. Like you got this much
you
time.
you got 2 minutes left. The city Detroit City parking app, it gives you like it'll tell you 30 minutes
Okay.
if depending on how long you park, because the maximum is 2 hours anyway, which is
Okay.
ridiculous. But it'll give you like a 30-minute, then it'll like 5 minutes. And then your parking expires in 60 seconds. If you open the app, it's doing the count, it'll be flashing at you like your
See, I
parking
like
is
that.
supposed
Yeah,
to.
I like that though. Give me some warnings. Because sometimes when you enjoying yourself, you forget that you got to go back out to the meter and feed it.
That's why I like the app, because I could just do it from my phone and I could just like, oh, I got the little notification. Let me put 2 more hours on here because I know I'm gonna be down here for a while. But that's only when I'm not in the city, because my parking, my badge for work gets me into several parking garages downtown. So I
Oh,
really,
you got the hookup.
I park for free everywhere. If I'm downtown, I'm parking for free. Like, yeah, we can meet at my house because I'm parking for free. So
And that's unheard of for parking
let's roll.
downtown. That's unheard
Yeah, we have
of.
we have at least 10 garages downtown. Because before the pandemic, it was like 12 to 13,000 people that was going downtown every day for work.
And
So
now
we have all these parking structures. So my badge basically works in any parking structure that is ours, which is a lot. So I can park in one spot and then just go everywhere, which is, beneficial on the weekends. So.
I love Detroit downtown area. The first time I saw it, I was like, what's real? Like, and I didn't know how close Canada
Oh
was.
yeah, it's right. It's right there.
It like literally,
It's right. It's literally.
Oh, that's Canada. Now,
It's right there.
this is me. I'm like, oh, that's how Canada looks like. I'm thinking
Yeah.
it look like something totally different. Oh,
It's right. It's right there. People be coming here, like barely come out down. They be like, "So where's Canada?" I'm like, "It's literally
it
right
really,
there,
it really,
right there.
I think that
Just turn your head, Canada."
I
Right
think
there.
that's cool. That's on my list. Like next year, I want to do the Detroit Free Press half marathon.
Oh yeah, okay. I volunteer at that. So
Yes, because they say you run
through Canada.
and then come back. That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You go over. It's called the Ambassador Bridge. So you run over the bridge,
Okay.
and then you come back, and then you come back through the tunnel, because we have a bridge and a tunnel.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you run over the bridge, you come back through the tunnel, and then it's like you come back up Jefferson, which is like when we had the regional here, the Renaissance Hotel, that's Jefferson, that street.
Gotcha.
So you come back up Jefferson, and then you come back to the finish line.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, I volunteer. Well, I have in the past. They didn't have it last year, so it was like a virtual thing, so I didn't do it. But I just got the email because it's coming up, I think, in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Or is it this weekend?
I'm done doing it in 2022. Like 2022, my goal is to do 2 half marathons. I'm trying to get my body back acclimated to how it was before I had all them. So
yeah, it's a nice. I just I be passing out. I just pass out the stuff. Like
I know my
congratulations.
Is to give y'all the water and y'all.
I mean, I've done so they have you can do like a 5K, you could do a 10K, you could do the half marathon, or you could do the full marathon. So I have done it before where I've done like the 5K, and then I did the 10K one time, and then I was just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just stick with the volunteering, because that 10K I was like, ooh, but now I'm trying get back in. I'm trying to get in some shape over here, you know what I'm saying, because I want to be super snatched by Centennial. So hey,
that's everybody, that's all they saying. Centennial, I want to look like this.
I gotta get it together.
Look, I'm trying to make the history books. I want to look so good.
It's just be like, oh, you saw me. you saw me in 2022, right? You saw me.
Angles, all them angles. That's what they go
Right,
like,
exactly.
angles.
Like I got all my pins ready that I'm wearing, everything. It's just I'll be there. I got my sparkly gym shoes, get mad. It's just
so much. It's just gonna be so much luggage. It's just gonna be so.
It's gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be a good time.
It is.
It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited, and it's like I really wish I could share some of the stuff that we working on because I'm on a committee, but I can't.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
It's gonna be good.
The Centennial Committee, y'all are one hard-working committee. You all have been working extremely hard.
Yeah,
that's what I can say. And Alpha Sigma, they've been working
yes
hard too on site.
Yes.
I can't wait to see. I that's all I know. I can't wait to be there and experience.
Just be prepared to have a once in a lifetime experience because 150, 125, I'll probably be around for that. 150, maybe, but 200, they ain't gonna see me.
We won't, and that's what we gotta. That's why I keep telling Soul Wars for 2022, we won't be here. We will not. So we have to invest on this celebration together in the name of sisterhood. That's what it's all about, because we are leaving a legacy for those that will look to what we did in 2022.
Exactly.
We're the motto for that.
So exactly. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So I can't wait, and I just can't wait for everybody to get there and have a good time. And if you're not there, if you miss it, that's your fault. That's all I can say. So be there and be square. Okay, by hook or crook, as my grandma would say. Hook or crook.
I always say we welcome everybody home.
Right. Come on.
Captivating Central Region. Come on.
Come on. Welcome. Come on back. We miss you anyway, so come on with it. Okay, so the next, we're gonna shift gears a little bit here. So you work in higher education in Greek life, which is, pretty phenomenal. I thought about a career in that, once upon a time, but it didn't happen that way, but I could go back to that.
It's life,
life happens, never know where it's gonna take you. But if you were not working in your current field, what would you be doing?
If I was not working in my current field, I would probably be working in fashion.
Ooh.
I always love that. Like, that was my first major in college, was fashion merchandising.
Okay.
And I realized then, I'm like, I don't know if I love fashion, but I don't know if I want to make a career out of it, because I didn't know what direction I wanted to go to. And that's how it is when you first start college. You just don't know. So
you just be out there trying to figure it out as you go.
And then I was at Alabama A&M in Huntsville, Alabama. I was partying. Like I would try to go to school, navigate that, then figure out what I wanted to do.
It's like, woo!
I didn't know my left from my right. It was just all the time. I just didn't know. But yeah, I would be working in fashion for sure. I would definitely be doing that. Now, exactly what in fashion, I don't know. But I would definitely be working somewhat in fashion. I always wanted to style people too. I love styling. Others and rooms, like also interior designing.
Okay.
So anything with fashion and design, I like those. So I probably
that's interesting. Interesting. It's because
different, right?
Right. That's very different. But then it's just like you get to use another side, like that creative side. You get to use as a part of your. Okay, I'm here for it. So, what are some of your favorite pastimes and/or hobbies?
So I love to exercise. I love it. It's a stress reliever for me. So I love that. I've definitely gotten into spinning. So, I know
you got a Peloton.
I don't got a Peloton. I just have a spin bike. But I subscribe to one of the spin stations on YouTube, And that does just like what Peloton do. I'll be burning 300, 400, 500 calories each ride. That's what I need. And I was very iffy with the Peloton only because I've heard about the different accidents with infants and toddlers and things like that. I have to be mindful because I have a toddler at home, so I didn't want to be very mindful about that. But I hear wonderful things about Peloton all the time.
I did too.
Like I hear wonderful things about Peloton. So it's not to say that I would never try it, but I don't.
They have a treadmill now too.
They do.
I saw that.
I saw that.
I was like, okay, Peloton with the treadmill, because like spinning, I hate it. Like I hate it. Hate it. I tried it before too, and I was just like, this is not for me. Nope.
You want to know when I first started spinning? I started spinning when I lived in Iowa for a year and a half. It was so funny because I would be the only African American in the class.
Well, I mean, Iowa.
I was like, yeah, I ain't coming back to this, but it was something that made me kept coming back. I don't know what it was, but that's how I got into it after that. That was funny.
I mean, middle of the country, you know, it's just like, Iowa.
That was a culture shock for me.
I mean, coming from Chicago, yeah. It's like, what? Wait, what? Oh, that's a cornfield. Okay, yeah. All right.
It was so funny because I'm like, oh my God, they do have a Walgreens. Because I was thinking they might not want to have some of the stuff that I had.
I mean, you know, it's kind of funny because when you think about some of these states like Kansas and Nebraska and Iowa, stuff like that, you know, because that's in the middle of the country and it's not really a place where you like, you know, as Black people, we really venture to, or you know, like I'm not going to Kansas because I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I may drive through there going somewhere else, but I'm not just like, I'm gonna go to Kansas today. Like, no, I'm not Dorothy. I ain't trying to make it back to Kansas, okay?
One of the cities that I've been to, and we had an area meeting there a few years back when I was UCC, was Omaha. And I didn't know what to think when I was going to Omaha. I was like, oh, what's gonna be there? It looks good in Omaha. It's like a regular city. I was totally impressed.
Omaha.
In Omaha. I was like, we need to come here for a regional conference in Omaha. I'm like, it was nice. Look how you look.
I'm just like, just like I'm not leaving the hotel because I'm in Omaha. Like, what we doing?
do you think Slow Wars will come to a regional conference in Omaha?
I don't know. Question mark. Comment below if you would come to a regionals in Omaha. Just put it in the comments. Yes, you would, or no, you would not. Okay, we're gonna think about that.
Some of the past Syntaktes on our connection, and I said, have we ever been to Omaha for a regional conference? And past Syntaktes, Francis Jackson said, I don't think we've been to Omaha since I was an undergrad.
That's been a minute because she is a culture pearl. Shout out to Dr. Francis Jackson, PhD, RN. Okay.
It was so funny. I was like, I guess that was a hit or miss. But look, Omaha, did you know Gabrielle Union was born in Omaha?
I did know that. I read her book. So yeah, I did. I knew that. I read her book. It was pretty good too, actually. You know, she went through a lot of things while she was there, which is why she left. Because, you know.
Yeah, we're going to put a shameless plug out, Gabrielle Union. If you see this, we would love to have you as a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Incorporated. We welcome you with open arms for our video.
Open, Gabrielle. We might tag you in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, okay? Come on. Oh, that is so funny. So now I do have two sorority related questions. And then I have another question where you can answer in the sorority or out of the sorority. The choice is yours. Okay. What is the best piece of advice you have ever been given?
In my life.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's from my parents. and my parents has instilled in me is keep God at the head of your life and let him lead you. And that is the piece of advice I take with me 24/7. Everything I do, I keep God in the forefront because that is what I was taught. And I think as an adult, I really do understand why I have to keep him at the head of my life and let him lead everything that I do. Because you already know in life, you're going to face good times, you're going to face turmoil, you're going to face depression, everything. But as long as you keep him in that forefront, he's going to take you through those times. And I always say that you go through stuff for a reason. You may not know it now, but then in the future, you'll be like, okay, I see why I went through that, or I see why I felt it with that. So I think that's the best piece of advice my parents has instilled in me.
That's a very true statement. And it's kind of like, you know, we are in an organization that is filled with the majority of Black women. Yes. And, you know, being a Black woman is hard, but I wouldn't want to be anything else but a Black woman, because it's just like Black women are the mothers of everything. We are the problem solvers. We are the fixers. We come up with solutions. We make things better. We spread joy and happiness. Black girl magic is a real thing. But at the same time, we also get tired too, because we face so many different things when we leave out the door in the morning in your day-to-day life, that you don't necessarily get that same type of love and respect because you're a Black woman. You know, it doesn't matter if you have an education or you come from a good family or, you know, you got all this money in the bank. That's irrelevant, because all they see is what's on the outside. So it's just like keeping God first. It's just like, because I have to ground myself.
Correct.
Because sometimes, you know, people make you want to punch them in the face, but you can't.
You know, that's good. That's what I was
like. Just be like, you know what? God just told me to walk away. So guess what I'm doing? I'm exit stage left. I'm leaving because you really trying it today. God saved your life. Okay, leave me alone.
God has definitely worked on me, because sometimes I like to say now is I'm like, and that's the best thing that I can say now is just because
it's just like, all right, cool.
Anything else to say?
It's just like, yep. Yep. Yeah. That's all you're gonna get out of me, because like, you know, the old younger me, when I had a way shorter fuse, just be like, what you say? Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? It's a shame though, because sometimes some people take you back.
Yeah.
To that person you was, because you know how you have overcame and to be this woman who you are now. And people take you to that point where you're just like, do I need to transmorgify myself back? You know, because you don't want to see that, but you know, you really try to keep it. You try to keep it positive and polished as possible. Just like, I
am from Detroit, in case you forgot. So,
and sometimes you have to, that's how you know it gets real, when you tell somebody where you're from. Have you ever noticed that? And even if it don't matter who you are, they gonna tell you where you're. And I'm like, don't make me go.
That is a very true fact. But I have evolved. See, like my mom, when we were kids, like I was always taller than everybody else when I was, you know, growing up. I mean, I'm not that tall, but when I was a kid, I was taller than all other kids. So my mom, because people, you know, I used to get teased a lot because I was tall. People used to call me like Big Bird and stuff like that, which was like, y'all are so just rude. And my mom would be like, you can't fight them, because you automatically gonna be like the bad person. You can't fight them. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, so what should I do? My mom be like, use your words. So I like to read. I've always been a reader. like my whole life. I've been reading since I was like 3 years old. I would read all of my stuff, like, bookmobile. I don't know if y'all had that in Chicago, but we had the
I remember
bookmobile.
that. I was in that.
We had the bookmobile. I would always read all my books from the bookmobile, like in a couple of days. So I'd be like, Mom had nothing to read. She'd be like, read the dictionary. I'd be like, what? She'd be like, go read the dictionary. Okay. So then the kids would, tease me and stuff. And then I would just say something and they'd be like, what does that mean? I'd be like, go look it up.
See, yes, yeah.
Go look it up. I'm not telling you what it means.
What your mother instilled in you. Read.
Right.
Like that's simple. That is very true. It's powerful when you read because many people don't. Many people skim.
Yeah. They skim. And they just be like, what does that mean? I just be like, you gotta go look it up in the dictionary. Well, how do you spell it? Figure it out, because I'm not telling you. And just, walk away.
That's hilarious. I like that though. I like it because I'm a reader too. I'm going to read everything. I'm going to read it.
Yeah. Yeah. I have tons of books in my house and my friends come over. They be like, did you read all these books? I'm like, they ain't there for show. Yeah, I read them. I'll buy books just to put them on the shelf.
Yeah, we just gonna go to the back and look what the
right. I don't read them just, I don't buy them just to put them there so they look pretty. I buy them because, I'm gonna read it.
That's funny. That is funny.
Oh man. So what is your favorite piece of Perry that you've ever gotten, either given as a gift or bought yourself, and where did you get it from?
That is so when I saw that question, I was like, that's I really do like all of my items, but I will tell you is that I actually wore my favorite piece of Perry today because I had to think about it. And this sweater right here comes from Kendall's Greek. Okay. I love Kendall's Greek. Okay.
Yes, they have cute stuff.
I'm not gonna I love them from an apparel standpoint, and they have good quality items in their gold. The gold is like the perfect gold. They looked at our guideline.
They did.
So I was like, oh my God. So when I first got this sweater like 3 times in my closet. Because that's how much I like. I got it in royal blue, I got it in this color, and I got it in white. But it's so comfortable. It's so comfortable. It's tasteful. You could wear it to work. You could wear it to a sorority event. You could wear it to the step and stroll competition. You could wear it on a date. Look, it's versatile, right?
Is that the one that has, because they had one with pockets and then they had one that didn't have any pockets.
They do that. So this one don't got any pockets, but they do have one with pockets. It's like they make everything, but it's something about that perfect color gold that they make. And it just really stands out. It really stands out. Now, all my jewelry, all my lapel pins, I don't got them on me. I normally do keep my lapel pins on me. But Diva Star, all my lapel pins come from Diva Star. Like, I think I do got one. Let me see if I got one in my desk. I normally try to keep lapel pins on me because I don't got one in my desk. I thought I had one in my desk. I think I took it out and put it in my purse. But I keep lapel pins on me. I always keep them. I know I got them in my purse, but I keep lapel pins on me because you never know when you might need a lapel pin to represent.
True. That is very true.
Sometimes you don't have on nothing. And then somebody might call you and be like, hey, you want to do this? Or hey, you want to do that? Can you speak at this? So I keep a lapel pin in my purse and I keep one in my car.
I know. That's why I normally keep mine. I got like 3 in my car right now.
I always do. But
I normally keep them in my car.
Yes. All my lapel pins and jewelry and stuff, Diva Star.
So I love her pins. Shout out to Sora Melody Powell who left us and went to Southwestern region. But I got another shameless plug to my sister, my Syntaktes sister, the super Southwestern region. And y'all stop taking all of the captivating Central region stores. They just shooting straight down there. I was like, what you mean you moving? Where you going?
Oh my God.
Where you going?
Oh my, mean, like all of them just migrating, they just migrating down there. Oh my God. But I love the super southwestern region. I
She
love
left us. She
more.
moved to Dallas.
I wish all the sorors down there much success because sometimes you just need a change. You know,
That's
you
true.
need a change. You might have found you a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I'm
super happy for her though.
Yeah,
I did see her video. She posted her like whole suite of her new shop and everything. It looks so nice, and I was just like, oh, yay!
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when sometimes change is good, change is a blessing, you know. So I'm excited for Soul Wars when they do something different, and for them personally too, because we got to focus on ourselves. Sometimes we always focus on others and we forget about ourselves. So I love that. I love it.
Yeah, I love Proso's pens too. I'm gonna wear one of
hers, and it's one of my favorite pens too.
I love her pens too.
And it's just one of them, and I'm like, it's something about it because like the torch goes through it, and it's just so pretty.
I have that one. God. I might wear that on the next episode.
Yeah, it's something about that. And you know, I really want. She has a life member pen that I want.
This order, I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on because she had to redo it,
and it came.
Yeah, she brought it back. She brought it back.
Life member pen, Proso. I would love to have that life member pen.
She brought it back. Yeah, she brought it back because I follow her Instagram, so I'd be catching it when she be posting stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, you know my email? Just send me the invoice, Sarah. Just send me the invoice. You know I'm gonna buy it. Just send me the invoice." The problem
is that you know these vendors, they have all this good stuff sometimes, and I'm like, I can't afford all this. I don't even know where to put my money at. Some of this stuff be so good, and it's sometimes
I be on Kendall's Creek like, why y'all got like. Because then they rotate their stuff too. So you got to get it while they got it because then it won't be there no more. And I just be like, bro, I just spent like $200 the other day. Yeah, I can't buy no more stuff. I don't even have nowhere to put no more stuff.
It'll not be there because us in Sigma Gamma Row, if we see something and it's a good quality, we go buy it and it sells out like this.
Mm-hmm.
It'll sell out if it's good.
That's why they don't never have nothing on this side. I'd be like, oh, I caught it this time. Yes, go me. I caught it. Yes.
Now, you know what else I've been looking at too, and I see Soul Wars wearing it differently in different ways, is that pinstripe blazer. Have you seen that pinstripe blazer?
I want that, the official one. Yes, I got to get that.
Yes. Now, I saw the Ohio area coordinator with it on when I went to go visit Ohio, and how she dressed it up. It looked good. And
I heard it's like the pictures on the site don't do it justice.
It doesn't, because in person it is blue. It is royal blue with the pinstripe. But some people like it looks navy, but in person it is our colors. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna order it like I need, stock. I need it, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't. I'm gonna order it anyway.
You'll find somewhere to wear it to see.
I mean, I will because things starting to open back up. So I'm just like, oh, I'm here.
Every day in 2022, I'm wearing some Sigma Gamma Row. Like,
listen, okay, be it some earrings because this earring and this pen, this is a set. So it matches. So this is it's same Diva Star matches.
I like that.
She has a few sets like this, and I'm like, she has one. It was just like a Sigma. It's just a Sigma on a necklace, and it's like a Sigma on a necklace, and then the Sigma earrings that are like this, and then it's a Sigma pen that's kind of like this.
Just take all my money.
I mean, she did last year. I was just like, "What you got?"
Oh, I know. We used to be on the lives together. Number so and so.
Exactly.
Better. We was in the house, so we just
shopping. Like, it got so bad. Like, I had so many packages. I was like, I don't even know what's in this. I don't even know what's in here.
I got like that too. I got like that. It was the Diva Star and Amazon.
Amazon. And I
never
have
gonna be
Prime
addictive.
too, so it was even worse. Cause it's like you got Prime, you know, you get stuff quicker
Bad.
and it's discounted. So it just be like, do I need this? No, I don't, but it's cute. So I'm a bad anyway.
It's
Who
bad.
cares?
It's
You know, I'm
bad.
stuck in this house. I need something to do. And it's like your something to do should not be shopping. How about that?
Oh my God, it was bad. It was bad.
it was a mess. It was just like my brother came over here one day. It was literally like 10 packages sitting right by my door. He was like, "Are you gonna open these?" I'm like, "Eventually, yeah. Eventually."
While I buy more stuff.
While I get more stuff, I was like, I don't have nowhere to put them really. So that's kind of why they still sitting there. He was like, well, how about you just stop buying stuff? How about that? I'm like, well, I mean, I could, but what's the point in that? You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm
That's
always gonna see
backwards.
something.
I gotta get it.
Oh,
Okay. We are gonna wrap this up. So our last question for you for this chat today.
okay.
What is some advice that you would give to a new soror or a soror that has recently come home to Sigma?
Oh, that's a great question. You are, when I was looking at something, this question and the last one was like, ooh.
Come on, creative writing.
So I would say my piece of advice for a new soror or a newly reactivated soror coming home is that we need you. We need your talents. We want to develop you as a leader. We want you to feel home, no matter if it's on a local level, regional level, or national level. So my piece of advice is to come in, get to work, because we need you. And when you get to work, don't let nothing discourage you.
Facts.
Because it may not be perfect, but it'll get better. So just keep working at it, and you will develop yourself into the leader that we want you to be in Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. So let's go. I said we need all hands on deck, okay? And we need all hands on deck, not just for Centennial, beyond.
But after.
But after. We need all hands on deck. And I'm not saying it has to be in a chapter. NPHC count, NPHC, local NPHCs, politically, educationally, whatever you're doing in your community, we want you to develop yourselves into the leaders while representing Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Okay, so that's what I want you all to do, and that's what I'm gonna leave you with, because I'm telling you, Central Region, we gotta celebrate who we are, because the 7 founders resided here in Central Region. The sorority was founded here in Central. Central leaves a long legacy of leadership. So we are the foundation of it all. So we have to continue to celebrate our legacy that we give to our sisters and the community. And that's why the theme is leadership through action. We got to convey everything through our actions. That's what we got to do. So I'm excited, because I'm telling you all, 2022, it's time for us to show up and show out. Okay.
Show all the way out. I'm so ready for it.
It's like what I mean, it's our time. This is our time. This is our moment. So every
right
time
now
you step, wherever you step in, you better step in that light of Sigma Gamma Rho. Okay. And when they leave, when you leave the room, they should be like, man, I need to find out more about that organization.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yes. I totally 100% agree. And to add on to that, I'm going to say to anybody out there that is watching, leadership comes in all shapes, forms, and fashions. You can be in any type of position and be a leader in that role. You can be on a committee. You could be on a regional committee. You can be on a national committee. You could be the assistant to the Syntaktes of your region and still have responsibilities of things to do. You can be a leader. Don't be afraid to run for office if that's what you want to do. Because the worst thing anybody can ever tell you is no. And once somebody tells you no, that doesn't mean that you cannot try again. That's just my thought.
And that, guess what? And that's life.
That is life.
That is life. And in everything we do, that's life.
Because nobody is winning 100% of the time. It's just not, that's impossible.
Hello.
Nobody is winning 100% of the time. That is just not reality.
It's not. It's not, you know, and like how you said, serving in leadership, it is hard. It's hard, but it is a true blessing and an honor to serve in these positions. It really is. But it's hard. It's a lot that comes behind the scenes.
Right.
And in leadership, it's okay to say that you're not okay.
Yep. And that's just something I think we need to get away from in general. You know, because we all wear that mask. It was like, you got this hard exterior, but you don't let yourself be vulnerable or say that you need help or say that you're not doing okay. And we need to let go of that. Because depression is real. Everybody has bad days, and that is okay. Nobody is perfect. Your name is not God. You are not Jesus. So,
look, amen to that one. I'm telling you, and that's
okay. When you go to sleep, whatever happened that day, when you wake up the next day, it is in the past. So leave it there. And that, you just gotta keep moving forward. But everybody gets to that place at different times. Because this pandemic, I had to get to that place.
That's it. And guess what that is? Greater progress.
Right.
That's
growth.
What that is.
Growth.
That's what it is.
And that is how we do it here in Central Region.
Yay!
So, I would like to thank you all for joining us for this conversation today. I hope that you have enjoyed and that you learned something new about our regional director. I know I certainly did. And I wasn't expecting a few of those things. And I am okay with that. Tune in next time for our captivating conversation where we will have our very own YSC Aaliyah Cannon.
Oh, she's going to turn it up for y'all.
Oh, she gonna turn all the way. I got some questions for her. Okay, I got some questions for her.
She's gonna bust out in the stroll during
the she is. And I'm ready for it. I'm prepared. But I got some good questions for her.
Well,
so that's coming up.
Having me. I enjoyed this. Sora Bates. And Sora Bates is my special events assistant, and she's working hard, y'all. Like I love her. Okay, and what she's doing, she's stepping up into leadership. And she's showing up in her actions, right, y'all? So come on, Sora Bates. Thank you
because
so much.
Because there are more things coming. Just be prepared.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all so much. And we'll see you next time on Captivating Conversations.